take it off road. It's not really meant for this, but I use it for this. It's fun coming down. I love this freaking bike. It's a very cool little bike. It's got a little swing arm. It's got a little 36 volt battery. It's got a 750 watt mid drive. It's got dual suspension. It's even got a light in the back, headlight in the front, and yeah, very cool. I think I said hydraulic disc brakes. I think I mean mechanical disc brakes. Yeah. It's only like 55 pounds, people. Really? Really? And it's just badass. Even got these little dual sport tires, you know what I mean? Check that out. And yeah, big fan. Anyway, we're gonna hop this little metal fence here. Like I said, 50 pounds. You guys seen this? 50 pounds. Yeah, this thing has surprising torque. It's kind of nuts. You wouldn't think so. Like when you just, you know, when you jump on something this small and you give it full throttle because you're like, all right, the thing's gonna be so freaking slow. It literally like bucks forward. I mean, it really has, or bucks you back, whatever it is. It's got some freaking torque. You wouldn't think so. Very surprising. Man, we're just ripping up these little freaking trails. Not literally. I'm not doing anything to the trail. I'm putting a teeny little tire tread, but I'm shredding. I'm shredding it up. What's interesting is it's actually getting a little dark, but when you look at it on the camera lightens things, so it actually looks like it's daylight out, but it's actually getting kind of dark, people. Just so you know, I'm just trying to keep it real. Keep you apprised of what's happening. This is the home of the teepees. We'll see in a second here. I don't think real Indians live here. I think it's just kind of like educational for the childrens. For the childs. So I haven't done a full range test on this thing, but it says on the website, or if you listen to the Bill who does the videos, that you're gonna get, if you're my size, 200 plus, you're gonna get about 12 to 14 miles, which in my opinion is freaking amazing for a little bike that's 55 pounds, and a little 36 volt, you know, and putting out this kind of power. I mean, it's a 750 watt mid drive, but I would argue it puts out close to 800 or 900 watts. Boy, is she fun, man. I've ridden 78 electric bikes now, and I have a list. And this is my top 2 favorite of all time. Number 1 is my Cab Motorworks Eagle, bar none. Freaking Rolls Royce of the high-powered e-bike game. And number 2 is this. Okay? Unbelievable. How much fun this little Zip Zoomer is. This little Rip Racer. This little badass bike. I guess I shouldn't call it a Rip Racer. It's actually a juice bike called Rip Racer that I actually have. And this thing's a hell of a lot more fun than that. Okay, that's getting too steep and I won't be able to make it back up. So we're going to leave that there. We're going to turn around. See, watch this. I just want you guys to watch this. If I just give it barely any throttle, I think I'll just take off. Isn't that something? I know you want one. Everybody wants one. Everybody can have one. $1,000 bucks. $1,000 bucks. With my little code, you would save $50. So $950. Those who have been watching my channel, I bought the bigger bike also, the TT750R. It has a 1600 watt mid drive, 52 volt, and battery, and I customized it. Put a 72 volt battery, I put a 13,000 watt mid drive, put on more robust shocks, I put on some dirt tires, and that thing's a little beast. So this thing just screams to be left alone, you know? It's like an amazing little bike on its own. Like, don't touch it. I don't want to touch it. It's just perfection as is. Again, this bike is meant to be a little pit bike or pit cruise on racetracks, but I take it off-road. It's not really meant for this, but I use it for this. Although all the videos I've seen of this bike, I've never seen anybody riding it in a pit crew. I've always seen them, or in a pit. I've always seen them riding it in the dirt, to be honest with you. So I don't exactly know what their branding is all about, but I don't know too many people. Well, I can't take that back. When you listen to, when you read like the reviews and stuff, there are a lot of people that buy it as a pit bike. Everybody that makes a video of it for whatever reason seems to make a video of it on the trails. So I don't know. You can honestly call a bike whatever you want and make it intended for whatever you want, but people are going to use it however they want. You know what I mean? So dare I say, you've seen me riding on this thing on these trails, and it handles like a freaking champ. So clearly trail capable, let's just put it that way. Okay. So is it the same horse that's taking all these shits? Or is this a new horse? Because we've got like 15 sets of shits. We've got more shits right here. Is it the same freaking horse? Anyway, hopefully you're thinking about this stuff too, because it's important. Okay? There's some really cool trails I want to ride on, but believe it or not, in the town of Simi Valley, California, you can't park on the side of the road. All these streets here, you can't park. Why? I have no effing idea. They don't let you park. So you have to find a place, a neighborhood to park in, and then ride to the trail. There's a trail up there, but it's way up a hill. And this is the closest I can get to park. This thing won't even make it up that freaking hill. So, I don't know. I don't know, people. What the hell is that? Oh, there's a badass trail over there we're going to check out. It's starting to get a little dark. That's alright. I keep forgetting on this little Burromax that the left brake is the rear, and the front and the right is the front. And so I always hit the front and I lurch forward, you know what I mean? It's gonna be dicey. Did it, people? We did it. See if I can get some more. No, I can't get any more, man. I'm goddamn thing of wood. I don't think we're gonna make it up this way. Nah, we're not. We gotta walk it. I want to see what this is all about up here. Fun coming down. There's another horse shit pile. I want to be a horse for a day. You know, like sometimes in like elementary they let like somebody be a, you know, shadow the principal or be principal for a day, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Not really, but you know what I mean. I want to be a freaking horse for a day. Take shits anywhere I want. He's so badass. We're on my little Burromax TT750R. for the 750 watt mid drive. Beast of a bike. Little badass little bike. One of my goddamn shin guards. I'm going to do. Fucking hitting my shins. People, just feel for me. That's all I want, really. Somebody just go, oh, you know. Anyway, a lot of dead stuff up here, people. It could be kind of scary if, you know, if somebody's smoking. If you see somebody smoking, there's never a speed fast enough for you to be running in the opposite direction in Southern California. I don't think it's hard to tell, but this stuff is like kindling. I watch a lot of like bushcraft shows where people are like surviving in the wild with just what they have, and man, I'll tell you, all it takes is a little one match. Maybe even rubbing two sticks together or two rocks. And this shit right here. Look at that. Branches aren't supposed to just break in half like that. So it's just such brittle back here, people. You know? Anyway, for those that have been watching my channel, I hope it's you. Hope you're loyal. Hope you've been here for a while. If not, I certainly appreciate you dropping by. If you are, I certainly appreciate you continuing to drop by. And be sure and subscribe. Got a lot of cool bikes, a lot of cool videos coming. Go back and look at my older stuff. I've got tons. I think I've done like 300 videos now. So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, this little 750 from Burromax, out of the 78 electric bikes, electric motorbikes, electric bikes, electric bicycles that I've ridden, 78. This is number 2. Number 2. It's just that freaking cool. It's like a pocket bike that you can freaking easily. It's not a pocket bike. It's a, you know what? They don't like when you call it a pocket bike. It's a pit bike. That's what it's meant for guys that are on a racetrack. But it's a small bike, people, and it's got some mighty power for such a small bike. And I don't know, I just freaking love it. I'm 210, and it hauls my ass around. Big claim you can get a 350 pound man on this. I live on flats. It would do pretty well with a 350 pound man. On hills like this, probably not. But it's not really meant for that. This is really meant for the pits, you know, at a freaking racetrack. And you know, I'm taking it off road. It's not meant for this, but it's working. You know what I mean? That's something. Kindling, people, everywhere you look. Kindling. Anyway, I got my light. You know what I learned? The GoPro is actually pretty good at projecting light when it doesn't even exist. There's not a lot of light out here. It's getting dark. But my GoPro's making it look like it's light. But the bike's got a light. Pretty good light. I don't get myself in any trouble as far as going too far in, you know. Not the biggest battery on this thing. 36 volts. But it's goes farther than you think it would. A lot farther than you think it would. I don't usually see that many people out here. The trails are just kind of like barren. If they're afraid it's going to go up and smoke, you know, it wouldn't surprise me at all. It does make me think about it every time I ride around here. I'm like, you know what it would take? It would take nothing. This should just go up. You know? Took my big brother to this one, the 1600. I took that around here, and that thing could conquer anything. Anything I put it through. And this thing obviously not really as robust. Either one of them is meant for this stuff, but you could give me a bike, an electric bike made out of cardboard tires and duct tape, and I would freaking take it off-road. Any bike you give me, that's where I take it, because I think you test the limit. Like, there's a lot of bikes, even from like Rad Power, that I had, right? And I tested. They're not meant to go off-road, most of those. Maybe the Rad Rover, but I took like the Rad Wagon. I took the Rad Mission. You know, none of these even have suspension. I took the Rad Runner off-road. And because if we can do off-road, it just shows you what the capabilities are of the bike. Because any bike you take anywhere, occasionally, you might find yourself in a situation where you got to go in the grass for a second, in the dirt for a second. Isn't it nice to know if you can handle it? That's my job. I test them for you. That's something. What the hell am I going to do? I want to stop. Time to go. Alright, this is gonna be my last run. And then we're gonna call it a day. Okay, people? Gotta slow down because there's sand coming up here. And the thing waffles in the sand a little bit. What e-bike doesn't. See my own trails and how many times I've been here now. See the sun going down up there in that badass? That's something. We outlasted the sun, people. Think about that. See, I don't want to get off. But I'm gonna have to get off because it's time to go. It's literally time to go. Okay? So as much as I want to ride, as much as you want to see me ride, or ride with me, it's time to go. I must stop now. Okay? I'm going to attempt the impossible. I'm going to stop the bike and turn it off. Ready? Here we go. All right. Yes. That'll do it, peoples. Thanks for watching. God bless. Peace out. Yes.